Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Kevin McGovern, and I have a cash-based concierge practice here in Acton, Massachusetts. And I wanted to talk with you today about the three most important movements that you need to master to stay healthy, to do anything, whether that's being a couch potato or being an elite athlete. These movements are very, very specific and very, very basic. The first and foremost is a movement to help our posture and our shoulders and overall neck, shoulder, and elbow health. And that is the ability to depress, as you can see me now, our shoulder blades. That takes the upper trap and puts it to bed where it belongs. The upper trap and the shrug is one of the worst movements that we can do as a human being. Okay, we're sitting all day, we're in this position, and the shrug is actually opposite of how our shoulders should move. When we lift our arms up, our shoulder blades should drop down or depress. So a very quick little exercise that we can do is to stand up, and with our knuckles, if you can see my knuckles down here, I'll turn me over, okay, is literally just turn them forward and you will feel your shoulder blades depress. And we want to hold that for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, hold them all day long. We're in an environment where we are a forward flexed kind of population. We're sitting all day long, and scapular depression is the number one movement that we have to do for anything essentially for our chest and above. The second movement, which is the most poorly taught movement that I have seen in my 27 years of physical therapy practice, is the squat. Or more importantly, when people say to lift something up heavy or to do something athletic, they say, as I'll turn the camera, to bend our knees first. Well, that is the worst advice in human history, okay? As soon as we bend our knees first, we essentially shut off our glute, our back extensors, and our hips. And we can't do that. So we need to master the ability to squat. Well, people will say, well, I don't squat. Well, yeah, you do. You get out of a car, get off of a chair, get off your desk chair, the couch, the commode, everything. It's a squat. And how we do a squat movement is very simple. So I will turn my camera. We have to take our initial center back as we move back down into the chair. And as you can see, my knees did not translate forward. They bent, but they bent as a result of me moving backwards. And that is a squat. So many people I see, from the elite athlete to the average Joe, come into my office without a glute that is firing, right? That's not even, they can barely make a glute contraction. And that leads to all kinds of problems, from back and hip pain to being explosive on the football field or baseball field or whatever sport you're doing. Now, the third, which is a little bit kind of tricky to understand, is the ability to walk. Yes, we walk every single day, okay? But we're talking about rotary movements, all right? That stays right here on my belly, right on my belly button. So when I say to walk, if you just had me walk to the left, I would turn my belly button and move to the left. But when we tell someone to swing or hit a golf ball, you will see that that circle isn't as tight and doesn't move as well. So everything we talk about, anything rotary, starts at our belly button as we turn it, okay? I'll keep the camera still. We're turning, we're moving, and then walking through. So those are the three movements that you have to master. Scapular depression, a good squat, or not bending your knees forward, and moving from your center when doing any type of rotary movement, or moving straight, okay? For the last one of the walking, picture your body coming out of a box, and we have to assemble it, right? We're given a head, a torso, right? And that's where all the movement starts, right? We got the brain, the spinal cord. The arms and legs are add-ons, and they need to be treated as such. So we need to move from the core, or what is commonly termed proximal, to the extremities, distal. So we need to own that law. So we have scapular depression, squatting, walking, all from the proximal to distal law. So if you like what you're hearing here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and thanks for listening.